Hello everyone, welcome to Court with Krissy. Here are 4 short court clips you probably didn't catch. And I'm kicking it off with a new judge, Judge Wiggins. He has to get rather loud dealing with this defendant. I think you're going to like it. Court with Krissy is now in session.
Your Honor, Mr. Japkus is refusing to go.
Okay. All right, we'll pass him up for right now. If things change, let us know.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Your Honor, do you want us to put the laptop in front of him and do it from Zoom?
If you're comfortable doing that, I'm okay with that.
All right, we'll get it set up, sir.
Okay.
Your Honor, we have Mr. Japkus here.
Mr. Japkus, are you able to see and hear me okay?
Yeah,
Mr. Japkus, what's a good mailing address for you?
I don't have one.
Are you homeless?
Yeah,
You have no place where you receive mail?
no,
What's a good phone number for you?
I don't have one.
Do you have an email address?
No,
Did you have the opportunity to meet with somebody from the public defender's office today?
didn't want to.
Is that true, Mr. Hartel?
He did refuse to visit.
Mr. Japkus, I have a complaint that alleges that on or about March 18th, 2025, here in the city of Cadillac, you did in count number 1, assault, resist, or obstruct a police officer. That is a 2-year felony and or a fine of $2,000. In count, they've also selected to charge you as a habitual 4th offense notice. That means that 2-year then becomes a 15-year. In count number 2, you are charged with disturbing the peace. That is a 90-day misdemeanor and or a fine of $500. Do you understand the charges and the potential penalties?
Yeah, whatever.
On felony complaints, you have certain rights. You have the right to remain silent. If anything you write or say can and will be used against you in court. You also have the right to have an attorney present during any questioning that you consent to. You also have the right to stop any questioning. You also have the right to be represented by an attorney at all phases through this process. If you can't afford an attorney, one would be appointed to you at public expense. However, you may be required to repay a portion of that expense. Do you understand that?
Yeah,
Do you plan to hire an attorney?
I don't know right now.
I'm sorry?
I don't know right now.
Well, your choice today is to hire an attorney, represent yourself, or request the appointment of an attorney.
Just give me an appointed attorney, man.
What's your current source of income?
I just said I was homeless, didn't I?
That doesn't mean you're unemployed. My question
I don't
was,
have one. I don't
what
have
is your
income.
current source of income?
I don't fucking have any. I just said that.
I suggest you watch your language or I will hold
I
you in
don't
contempt
give a
of
fuck.
court. Bailiff, take him away. We will deal with him again. Mr. Japkus, are you ready to try this again?
Man, let's get it over with, man.
Okay, I just need you to be cooperative and be respectful, all right? So we're back on the record in case number 25912FY. I believe we left off with income. You had indicated that you were unemployed.
I don't have no income.
Correct, okay. Now, Mr. Japkus, I have a complaint that alleges that on or about February 18th, 2025, here in the city of Cadillac, and I believe we went through this before, but I'll do it again, that in count number 1, you did resist and obstruct a police officer That is a 2-year felony and or a fine of $2,000. Prosecution has also charged you with a habitual offense notice, which makes that a 15-year felony. In count number 2, you've been charged with disturbing the peace. That is a 90-day misdemeanor and or a fine of $500. Do you understand those charges and the potential
If you
penalties?
call walking through the park freely, you're supposed to be getting in trouble, then yep.
Sir, do you understand those charges?
Yeah,
Not that
yeah,
you agree
yes,
with
yes,
them?
I said, yes, I said, yes, I said. As a matter of fact. Excuse me. Don't fucking touch me.
Your Honor, are you done with him?
Yes, we'll try this. We'll try it again tomorrow.
We ain't trying to fuck.
One 13129. So, Mr. McQuaig, we called you into court to talk about,
I understand why I'm here, sir. Thank you.
to get some of these financial assessments paid.
Well, I'm not gonna pay anything because nobody wants this to show me where did what I was accused of. And you can do whatever you want, sue me, do whatever, garnish you, whatever, I don't care. I'm on no stability, you ain't gonna touch that, and if you do, oh well. Unless this thing gets watched, and you people can show me on that video where I rushed and grabbed your officer and started this whole mess, you can go kick stones.
Well, we're not here to relitigate the case.
Well, then just do whatever you gotta do. Tell me I'm a butthead, throw me out of here then.
So you indicated that you're on disability.
I am,
Okay, how much is your disability amount?
like less than 600.
Okay. Do you have other expenses that you're responsible
Well,
for?
of course, I got a house payment, I got all kinds of expenses. Way more than my income.
Okay. Let's talk about what's your share of the house payment, sir.
I don't know, it's 500, I pay at least half that, I gotta pay car insurance. I got
Hang on.
pay all kinds of stuff, like gas bills, light bills,
Okay.
people think don't give that to you for free.
All right, sir, I'm just trying to get.
I don't even get a food card, so I gotta buy that too, but you guys don't care, nobody cares, and I don't care, so you know what, just get me out of here. You ain't gonna get nothing out of me by knocking me for information. You already gave me about the information I'm gonna get out of you. You won't listen to this, why should I be nice about this? If you guys can't show me where his officers lied on their police report and got me through all this, then I don't care what you people think. You can kick stone for all I care. You guys are telling me kick stones, when it comes to Washington, y'all can kick stone.
Mr. McClegg, I'm trying to be fair with you.
I'm being fair. It ain't fair for me to just get stuck with this and have this the whole freaking time. I'm in here 2 years and not have none of you people watch it. That's unfair. This whole freaking trial was unfair. Thank God I actually got a decent lawyer that persuaded that idiot prosecutor.
So are you willing to share any other additional information?
No, I'm not.
About your monthly expenses, sir?
Yeah, I got some. You want to give my monthly expenses? You know more about my bills than I do. I don't even see my money.
I don't hear well. I need to speak. I need earphones.
She's the one who takes care of my finances. I don't even see my money. It just goes into the bank and that's it.
Okay.
If I want money, I gotta go earn it somehow. Really embarrassing thing, but oh well. Picking up cans, stuff like that.
That's the way they go on?
We call your officers for help. She called them because the neighbors yelling at her and screaming at her. They don't help. My brother that's standing over there or sitting over there, he gets almost run over by a motorcycle, run off the road. You cops don't help. Why would I pay these piece of garbage cops?
Ma'am, what's your name? What's your name?
Nancy Gill.
All right, Ms. Gill. I'm just trying to assess whether.
I can't hear you, sir.
You can come closer if you want. So I'm just trying to assess whether Mr. McQuaig has the ability to pay
No, he doesn't.
these
No.
financial assessments.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, but I need information to back up your conclusion, okay?
Tell him the amounts of all the
Sir,
bills I
stop.
pay.
Stop, I'm talking to her. You asked me to talk to her, so I'm talking to her. All right, he indicated that his disability is about $600 a month. Is that right?
Mhm.
That's a yes? Have to say yes or no?
Yes,
Okay. He indicates that he pays about half the house payment, which is about $250 a month. Is that about right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know roughly what his car insurance is per month?
$231.
Okay. Other like gas, utilities, phone, that sort of stuff. Can you give me any specifics on those?
Our phone bill, the phone bill runs about close to $400. It's $394.
Okay. Do you or other people pay a portion of that too?
I do, I pay as much as I can, but the mortgage payment is over $500. And I only get $1,500 to pay it, and the LP gas, if I was to run an LP gas, they're gonna set me up on a payment for $105 a month, but that's not what it's been in the past. I've had to pay it all at one lump sum and I didn't have it.
Okay. Are there other people that live in the house that contribute towards the household expenses? So it's just you and Mr. McQuaig? So the total amount of money that you have coming into your house is roughly $2,100 a month.
And I have to buy wood because I burn wood, and the electric bill, because our stove has been broke, so we've had to run the electric bill. And my electric bill was $500 last month, because we had to run some electric heaters to keep warm, to keep the pipes from freezing.
Sure. Do you get any help with food through the Department of Health and Human Services? Do you get a bridge card?
I get $37 a month food stamps.
And how about Mr. McQuaig?
He doesn't get anything.
Okay. So this was a situation where he entered a guilty plea to this charge, and the court assessed only the bare minimum assessments that I had to, and I have to collect them. But I'm sympathetic to the financial situation, but I got to get some payments. So what?
I've been paying a little bit on it each month, and that's all I can do.
Okay.
I've been going out, we've been going out collecting pop cans.
She's confused, sir.
On it. But I
Okay.
intended to keep paying it until I had it paid off. That's all I could do.
All right.
On the charge they had the dog paid, the judge dismissed that case because the dog didn't do any damage. He was just wearing down the yard. So
All right.
That's another incident.
Damage whatsoever.
Okay. So it looks like you've been paying $1 here and a couple dollars
I've
there.
been paying so much each week. Somewhere's between $1 and $2 a month.
Okay. You think we could go up to $10 a month on that?
Huh?
Do you think we could do $10 a month?
Not right now,
Okay.
because I got medical bills on top of that I haven't even started paying on yet.
All right. What's the most that you can do?
That's the most that I can do right now.
$1 a month?
Whatever I can pick up in bottles and cans that I've been putting on it. But I've been trying to at least pay at least $1 a month, but I've been paying sometimes $2.
All right. We certainly understand that the outstanding balance is over $1,000.
I know.
And at $1 a month, it's,
I
That's a
know it'll be the
awful
rest
long
of my
time.
life. That's all I can do, at least to make it an effort to pay them.
okay. All right. Thank you for your information. Appreciate it.
And I'll continue. Oh, such your card.
They'll take that for you. Okay.
I'll hang it up.
Pardon me?
I said I'm getting the wire, so you're through with me then?
Yes, yep. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, Mr. McQuaig. I am not gonna hold you in contempt of court today. I'm gonna put you on a payment plan. And if you do not make the payment plan, then you're gonna give the court no option but to hold you in contempt of court. I'm gonna order that you pay $5 a month. As long as you pay $5 a month, you'll never hear another word from the court.
Well, they're gonna hear from me in federal court. Thanks for extending this 2 years.
All right. So $5 a month going forward, and you won't hear from us again. That's all for today.
Ypsilanti Township versus Jordan Francis, 2014-00466.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Matthew Answer on behalf of Miss Jordan Francis. Jordan, can you unmute and state your name for the court, please?
Mr. Foley, you don't need to be here today. Your case was adjourned, sir. You can leave. Please state your name, ma'am.
Jordan Francis.
Thank you. All right. We're here today on a pretrial and a violation of bond conditions. I have a bond violation dated March 18th indicating, and I'm going to arraign you on your bond violation at this time, ma'am.
Okay.
That you were positive for THC on 5 separate occasions, as well as positive for cocaine on February 28th and March 10th of 2025. Right to have a hearing on these violations, at which time, if it is found, or if you admit that you violated, you could have your bond revoked. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. I have a marijuana card license.
You have a cocaine license too?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No. I actually called and
Okay,
told her.
ma'am, one moment.
Okay.
Mr. Minister, what would your client like to do?
Yeah, I went over the bond violation report with Miss Francis yesterday, and she would like to admit to the violations, please.
Thank you. All right. So first of all, ma'am, at this point in time, all I'm asking for is whether you are waiving your right to have a hearing in this, and you're going to admit to the violation. Is that what you plan to do?
Correct. Yes,
Right.
ma'am.
Your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You may lower your hand. All right. Now, do you acknowledge, ma'am, that you tested positive for THC?
Yeah.
And do you also acknowledge that you tested positive for cocaine?
Yes, ma'am.
I find that there's a knowing and willing admission of the violation. Are you satisfied, Mr. Burnett?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Defense is satisfied as well, Your Honor. Thank you.
Now, ma'am, as to the THC, you're indicating that you have a marijuana license. But first of all, whether you have a license or not, you're not approved until the court provides you with that proof. And so far, I have not done that.
Sorry, I didn't know.
All right, I'm gonna need a letter of necessity before I would approve any marijuana. Also, was marijuana a part of the allegation in this particular case?
It was, Your Honor.
So, ma'am, if you are in violation of the Medical Marijuana Act when you commit an offense, you're not entitled to continue to use marijuana. Do you understand that part?
Yes, now I do.
Okay. So what does your client plan to do about the positive cocaines? Is she going to get in treatment or what are we doing?
Oh, Your Honor, we've discussed that. We're thinking about maybe getting into treatment, but we haven't gotten into anything yet. She did let me know that this will not happen again. She sent me the prescriptions of what she's taking. She now knows what she needs to do. She needs to get a letter of necessity. But we're just asking for this one chance to get back on bond, continue testing, and make things right again.
Mr. Barnett?
Well, the THC and the prescribed medications are one thing, but cocaine is different, and that's troubling. I agree with Your Honor. I mean, I think she should be looking into treatment of some kind, outpatient, inpatient, whatever is appropriate. I'll leave any increased sanction or conditions to your discretion.
You need to go and get assessed for outpatient treatment, okay?
I'm in a outpatient treatment program at Western Wayne Family Health Services, and they know about my cocaine slip up also.
How long have you been in that?
Over 15 years.
You've been in the Western Wayne?
Yeah.
Well, then
Yes.
something's
And I'm
not
also
right.
in therapy at Higera every week.
All right,
I just
think-
lost my kids, Your Honor. I'm going through a really tough time.
How'd you lose your kids, man?
Just too much arguing back and forth between me and my old man. I'm going through a lot right now.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm going to be very clear with you. If you use cocaine again, I'm going to put you in jail, and you're going to be going
Yes,
to
ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
It will not happen.
Okay. I appreciate that. And you might want to consider increasing your outpatient treatment, since this is not providing you with the support that you need, or go to NA or some of those other programs. But I'll leave it up to you this time, but this is your only opportunity. So you can do with that opportunity what you will. I will see you back here. You said you wanted an adjournment, Mr. Mansour?
Yes, Your Honor, please.
How long do you need?
Just a couple of weeks, whenever's next available for you.
Let's do April 9th, 2025 at 9:00 a.m. We'll see you back then, ma'am. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Good morning, sir. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
What is your name, please?
It's Caleb Pickard.
Thank you, Mr. Pickard. We're live on the record in case 24-4414 SM. You're appearing this morning for purposes of a bond violation arraignment. We also have Mr. Jarboe, a defense attorney, here to assist you with this arraignment, provided to us through the Michigan Indigent Defense Council. Mr. Cooper for the People is here through the prosecutor's office on Zoom. And Mr. Jarboe, it's my understanding you had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Pickard about these allegations and his rights.
I did, and thank you for that opportunity this morning. We did review the alleged bond violation, and as I understand, there are actually two files here, and it's the same alleged violation in both. So I explained to Mr. Pickard that he has a right to a hearing, a contested hearing, at which time his attorney, and it's Mr. Conley, who's been assigned by my office to represent him, that Mr. Conley would be present and could represent him in that hearing. But after that discussion, Mr. Pickard's indicated he's willing to acknowledge the bond violations, the behavior that's alleged, and waive the right to a hearing. He's prepared to do that without Mr. Conley's presence, but obviously from my seat, I'd prefer that Mr. Conley be there when he sees the judge.
Thank you, Mr. Jarboe. And you are absolutely correct. We have a second file, 24-4416 SM, with the same terms and conditions and the same allegation. All right. So we will have to get this scheduled with the judge. And Mr. Pickard, you do realize that by waiving your right to a hearing, you give up all those rights associated with the hearing.
Yep.
Okay. And again, thank you, Mr. Jarbeau, for filling in for Mr. Connolly in this regard. Let's see, do we actually, so he could potentially see Judge Stepka maybe in Traverse City?
I don't know. I don't know if he's gone the whole week this week or what's happening.
Okay. And Mr. Pickard, I appreciate that you were forthright with the officer, but this was a pretty willful violation that, you know, according to the report, it was a verbal argument that ensued with the named victim. So,
And there
for
was
that matter,
there was
I'm
no
going
argument,
to-
no nothing. This is a complete fabrication on somebody else calling and telling the cops that we were together. Which, yes, we were together. I can't deny that. But everything other than that is BS made up by somebody else just to get the cops to respond.
Okay, thank you for that. What I'm going to do is, I am going to remand you at this time, but I'm going to ask that, that the court try to expedite this so that you can get in front of the judge before his next scheduled date here in Antrim County. Okay, so we'll try to get this underway for you.
Yeah. And will the court indicate it will provide notice to Mr. Conley, the attorney of record?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. All right. So, Mr. Pickard, while we do have you there, are you still getting your mail at the P.O. box in Bel Air?
No.
What's a new mailing address? Thank you. Have you had a change to your telephone number? Okay, thank you. And again, we'll try to
can I
get
ask a
this
question?
expedited.
Can I ask a question, ma'am? So if anybody can call in, lie to the cops about a no contact order and y'all come and arrest them and it's automatically their fault.
Well, the no contact order is in place, and
yeah, I understand.
Regardless of whether it was a friendly meeting or, you know, it says in here you were trying to help her out with her laundry, which is a kind gesture, but that does not.
The only thing I made a mistake on, ma'am, was I didn't call the sheriff's department to tell them I was going to pick her up to do laundry. That's it.
You're not to have any contact directly or indirectly with this victim. That's the crux of the issue here.
I understand that, but you also said I could call the sheriff's department and go get my stuff. She was washing some laundry of mine and hers. We're finishing getting our stuff separated. The only thing I did wrong was didn't call the sheriff's department. Another friend of ours.
I never told you that you could call the.
Okay.
No, I never told you.
We're good. We're good. I'm done talking to you. Have a good day.
You have a good day. All right. I think that concludes our docket. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you both.
Okay. Have a good Thursday.
Thank you.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, staff, would you please bring Mr. Pickard back into the meeting room, back into the courtroom? Thanks. This won't be on the record.